Okay, enough of that. That's my intro. I want you to know you should love your life. So I play the song I Love My Life because I love my life. I know no one will ever love me more than me. And that's what's going on around the world. People want to love people and then forget to love themselves. I am here going to tell you about this Baccarat. This is a Baccarat channel. I want you to know this channel called Baccarat Boss. It means that you are the Baccarat boss. When you're sitting at the table, you should be the winner every time. Not the casino, not the house. You. Remember, it's you and me against the casino, not you against me. Listen, I'm going to tell you what a strategy is and what is a betting system, because people seem to mix it up. Most of the people think that a Baccarat strategy is where you're going to place bet, or a Baccarat system is where you're going to place bet. A Baccarat strategy is like the bet selection, where you're going to put a bet, if it is banker or player. So the betting system is the money, the chips where you're going to bet, the unit size. Either you put one chip on banker or two chip on player. That's what a betting system is. Everyone saying they have strategy to sell, and some have 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, but there is no strategy, none whatsoever could win the game. All will break 50-50. All the strategy that ever created or built, you could do runs or chops or table twos, it will always break 50-50. And the casino have the house edge, where they take 1 to 2 units per shoe. So the strategy is breaking 50-50, and every shoe you play, you are losing 1 to 2 units on average. You could only win with a strategy if you have a good betting system that could back you up. So if the system breaking 1 or 2 units every shoe, and you get a betting system could pull back 8 and 9 and 10 units on every shoe, well then you will be winning. You will be winning and beating the house with a strategy. I want to just quickly show you this. I don't know if this video is kind of clear, if the light is enough, because I was hoping to get sunlight, but it is raining right now. I love the sun and I love the rain. So if you know, here the night it is raining. But I hope this is enough, but I do apologize if this is not enough sunlight, because where I live in, the sun always shines 24/7, 12 months summer. I live in a beautiful place. Anyway, this is a strategy here, right? I'm telling you what's a strategy, and the strategy is just the ones on top, like the chap. They call it the chap, or it's the one. So you could go with the one right you and win the game with the strategy, or you could go with the run come down and win with the strategy. But not every time it's going to happen with the ones or with the run. It will break 50-50 to the end, okay? And the casino will take the 1 or 2 units. Like I will always say that, because this is what it is about, right? So if you was doing just this, playing this chop, and you was doing chop every time, you would have win and lose, win. You would have win 13 bets. You would have lose these bets then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would have lose 5 bets because you was not playing the run. You was only playing the chop, that's a strategy. And you would have comes out with plus 8 units. Not 8 units, 8 bet. Maybe you could have been 200-300 units, depends what's your size of unit. So if you was playing the chop, you would have been win 8 bet. And that's quite a lot of bet, okay? Because if me was playing this, if I was playing this, I would have win 4 or 500 units. So Christopher Mitchell, you all know him. This is what he is selling. A strategy contain either you go with the chop or you go with the run. If you could recognize it, well, hopefully you win. But that's what he's selling, and that's not going to win the game. So if you was doing this one, you would have win here, right? I would have lose 5 bet. Let's look at the next one. The one with the run where you would have been losing if you was going with the chop. I hope you could see these here. So this one here is the run, okay? Not the chop. If you're playing chop here, you're going to lose with the chop, okay? You have to win here with run. Okay. So right now, if you was going to chop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You got 12 chop, right? 12 chop. But the run seems to be more. This shoe wasn't a choppy shoe. This was a running shoe, right? So you had to play the runs, okay? So if you was playing the run, you would play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You would have win 20 and lose 13. So you would have comes out with plus 8, okay? So what happened here, right? 20, yeah. No, you would have lose 12. 12 you would have lose and win 20, so you would have comes out with plus 8. But what happened here? These shoe with the chop. This is Christopher Mitchell strategy actually. I am not exposing his strategy really because I don't know it, but the way he talk, I know what he's saying. Because anybody talk Baccarat on any internet channel or anywhere in the casino physically, and I meet with them, they cannot say anything that what I don't know. I know this game more than anybody. I studied Baccarat more than anybody. I studied Baccarat for 8 years. I have all the knowledge of Baccarat. I will show you what the betting system is, what a strategy is. I will show you what's a bankroll. No one talks yet on the internet what is a bankroll. They talk about money. Money is not a bankroll. They talk about take 10%. They talk about stop, win, stop, loss. Anybody giving you a system or strategy with stop, win, stop, loss, take it and burn it. Because why you want to stop when you're losing? Because the system is not good. Why you want to stop when you're winning? You want to listen to a secret? This is my secret. If you are in a race, you ever been in a race anyway? I'm asking you a question. Do you ever been in a race? That's what I thought. Anyway, you in a race, and if you behind, how you going to win if you stop? Think of it. If you in a race and you behind by 6, 7, 8 people or 10 people or 10 car or 10 bike, if you stop, how you going to win the race? You will always be a loser. You cannot stop. You have to keep going. And you have to keep going to get in front to win. And that's the same thing apply to Baccarat. If you is behind, you cannot stop. You got to go in the same shoe and try to make your money. You understand me? Don't say you're going to go in another shoe and make it back. So same thing with the people could say I will go in another race and I will win back the goal. It can't, you know what I mean? It's not going to happen. So you have to keep going. So anyone said they have stop loss, take the system or strategy and burn it. You understand me? Because you have to keep going. I am playing Baccarat. And when I'm losing, I know what I'm losing. I don't care if I lose. Because I know before the game finish, I'm going to come out ahead. You understand? I don't give up or I don't quit. I will always be ahead in Baccarat because I have a 10% betting system. I want you to know the house do not win with bet selection, where you place bet, or by a strategy, that even can dent the game of Baccarat. They win by the 5%. They collect 5%, 5% of when you bet on banker. And that edge is a big edge, you know what I mean? A lot of people can't beat the edge, but I can beat the edge. Because I'm playing Baccarat with a 10% betting system. It doesn't matter where I bet or how I bet, whether banker or player play. End of the game, I will come out ahead. So this, what I'm showing you, is a strategy. Okay, so one strategy could go all at once, or the next strategy could come down by the run. So you could win with the ones, or you could win by the run. But when you look at this here, right, both of this, if you will play all two shoe, you would have breaks in the middle here, because you get 8 win and 8 win and both shoe, you understand? And the casino would have take 2 units the first one and 2 units the second one. So you would have done 4 bet and you breaks even with this strategy. And this is something very simple I'm showing you. Actually, I have some more things to tell you, but this video, I only want to do maybe 10 to 15 minute video. But my next video, I'm going to talk about the bankroll. What is a bankroll? I am talking now about what's a betting system and what's a strategy. So I'm going to show you Baccarat. You could only win Baccarat in 3 ways. Either you follow the chop, or you follow the twos, or you follow the run. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know how to play Baccarat, nothing more. And you try to go in there and take maybe 5 or 6 bet and pull it out and just relax, you know what I mean? I could tell you when to bet big and when to lower your bet. So I will show you why is Baccarat, how is Baccarat going, right? Okay, you look at this. This is the only things you need to know in the game of Baccarat. You don't need to know nothing more. This is all you need to know, okay? The twos, the ones, and the run. This is it. How you could win the game. You could catch a big run, and this is the time you push money and you win. You put big bet and you win and both run, banker run or player run, or you could win on the chop, or you could win on these twos. Then call it terrible twos, which is really, really hurtful when you're playing Baccarat and you're playing runs and chop. The twos was going to beat you and really, really beat you really bad. So this is what we're looking at quickly. Okay. Okay, guys. We got 13 minutes, 2 minutes. If you stay to the end, I got something to show you. Like where the player have huge advantage over the banker. So if you play in here and you could catch a run like this, you could make some good money, maybe 200-300, and it depends how you push your bet. When you recognize it, you push big bet. Or the player, you will get 1 to 2 run on an average of a shoe of 6. Every single shoe, on average, you will get 1 to 2 run, okay? You will get these chops them on every shoe, you understand? You could get 4 to 5 to 8 chop on average in every single shoe, okay? 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 in every shoe on average. And you could get the twos. You could get 4 twos, 5 to 6. 4 to 5 to 6 twos, which that could be like 8 to 10 to 12 bet. You understand me? You could get this in every shoe on average. So these what you have to look for. Simple. This is all you have to look for when you're playing Baccarat. Because there is no strategy will win the game. You have to recognize what's going on in the shoe. If you can't recognize what's going on in the shoe, well then you shouldn't be playing, you know what I mean? You will be losing your money. Listen, I want you to know, nobody know more Baccarat than me. None. I study it more than them. And anybody say anything about the game, I know it more than them. I know what I'm saying, I know what I'm talking about. Like Jay Silva, he always gets some new strategy. You understand me? 5, 6 different strategy get selling. I built 100 and something strategy already. 100 and something. And when I do find out, by building and building and building, they all breaking even to the end. And the casino taking 1 to 2 units. So after that, I decided to build a betting system. So I built and built and built, and over the year, I come up with a 10% betting system. Why I could have able to do this? Because I got a mathematical background, and a really, really high mathematically background. I know every rules in the casino. The casino run by math, the whole floor, and I know it all. I want to show you where the player have huge edge over the banker. Everybody said the game is 50-50. Baccarat is not 50-50. None time the game is not 50-50. Baccarat, the banker have 40% of edge over the player. That's what the banker have. 40% house, not house edge. The game, in the game of Baccarat, the banker have an edge over the player. You understand me? But the house take the edge away from the game. So the edge belongs to the house. From the game, it goes to the house. So when you and me playing, it doesn't matter where we were bet. Banker player, the edge belongs to the house. We are playing against the house edge, not in the game of Baccarat. So I sorry about that, but the card was mixed up. You know, if you're playing, right, and this is the banker 2 card. You see, the banker 2 card is 3, and the player 2 card is a 10. You understand? So now the player have to take a 3rd card. When the banker take this 8, like you can see, yeah, the 8, it forces the player, the banker, not to take a card. So the player going to automatically win this hand, and this is a huge edge the player have over the banker. Okay, so don't think the banker have every edge over the player. It's not like that. Okay, and this is a huge edge that the player have, and this is what the is a panda 8 is all about, right? I will speak about this in another video. This panda 8, I will tell you about this in another video. Okay, but let me show you this next one very quickly. If this is the player, the banker 6, and this is the player 20 is 0, so the player have to hit, right? Banker will stand here. Not every time banker stand on 6, okay? Depends on the card. Not every time banker stand on 6 is depend on the card. I'm showing the powerful game of the player, right? So the player hits and he got a 6, right? Well, this will be a tie, right? Okay, you can see this. Yeah, this is a tie, but this card is. But if the player hit, when the player show this 6, right? You think this is a tie, right? But it's not a tie, right? Because the player, because he hit 6, or if he would have hit 7, either 6 or 7, right? It doesn't matter, right? You see, this here was 6 and 7. It should have been a tie. It's not a tie. The player now forces the banker here to take a hit, and now the banker going to take a hit, and the banker could hit maybe 6 or any other card. So now this player forces the banker to hit, and now guess what? The player still winning. You understand me? So these are 2 huge advantage the player have over the banker in the game. And you could get this hand like 2 times, and the next one you could get twice. So you could get 4 to 5 hand on average in a shoe, in every shoe. So if you really focus on the player a lot, and you could get that 3 or 4 or 5 win, which is huge win, you could come out with money, you know. Because now the last secret I'm giving you, when I am betting, I actually put big bet on the player and stay more on the player, because I use the player advantage to take away the house edge. Because if I play a shoe and I stay more on player, and I got 35 player and 35 banker and 10 tie, I do not play with a house edge. The house edge becomes 0, okay, 0, because you don't pay commission on the player, which you know that. But I could show you the math of the game. This is what I am doing, telling you the math of the game. You understand me? Because listen, I follow Baccarat, and I have a blueprint for Baccarat. So I could print out all these details and set them in section, what's going on in the game, and that's what you will know. You want to know what's going on in the game of Baccarat, I could tell you every single thing you need to know. Every single thing. I'm sorry about the light. I'm sorry about the rain. I'm sorry about the little slow movement. But forgive me for what I'm doing, you know what I mean? But what I'm good at is to tag Baccarat and to teach you Baccarat. Listen, no one know the game better than me. I mean, I know you are good in what you're doing. You are maybe the best football, basketball, whatever you best in is good for you. The only thing I'm good in is to play Baccarat and make money. That's all I know. How to play Baccarat and how to make money. You understand? And I'm happy about it. I'm going to show you the biggest win in Baccarat. I have $1 million system. I could win 1,000 shoe. Not really a system. Like I said, it's not a system. I have 6 ways where I beat this game. You understand me? I look for the same thing. I look for the chop. I look for the run. I look for the twos. I look for pattern against pattern recognition. You understand? I look for when bank is in front. I look for when play is in front. All these ways I looking at, and I put all together in one, and I could recognize what's going on in a shoe. Okay? Listen, do not play pattern recognition or try to know pattern recognition, because knowing pattern recognition not going to help you, because pattern recognition could break. Pattern recognition could break, like let's say 16 to 45 times. And if you are playing pattern recognition, you will be losing a lot of money, you know. Sometimes you could win with pattern recognition, don't get me wrong. Maybe you could get 15 trees in a shoe, and maybe 2 4. So 15 trees is maybe 45. That's 45 win already if you're playing pattern recognition. But if you, and then you will get the 4s, still 2. You might get 46, 48 win. And if you got 30 last, you up 15, 17 win ahead. But you will hardly find pattern recognition beat the game of Baccarat. What normally seems to happen in Baccarat, you got more runs, more twos, and more chops, right? More chops, more twos, more run. You have that more. So about 16 to 47 time, the run's gonna beat the pattern recognition. Everybody want to learn pattern recognition. Listen, I could teach you pattern recognition. I could teach you against pattern recognition. I could teach you everything you need to know about Baccarat. Every single thing. I will put my email down below. You email me and talk to me one-on-one. Let's sit. Let's have a talk. Let's talk Baccarat. I am not here for talk against these guys who study Baccarat. I am happy that they study, and I watch them, and I continue to watch them. I learn a few things from them, and a lot of things they're saying is not really true to the game. That have nothing to do with the game, what I'm saying. And I could point out certain things to certain people. The next video, you watch it, I will talk about the bankroll. And then after the next video, I talk about the bankroll. I will talk about all these system sellers, all the mistakes they're making, and what they're putting out there for the people. I am here to clear up the game of Baccarat, technically, because I have the blueprint for Baccarat. I am the best in the world when it comes to Baccarat. No one's know it better than me. So anyway, you just enjoy this video. If you like it, you could just enjoy it. I don't want you to just like it. I want you to take what I'm telling you and go in the casino and win money. I want you to come home with the money, enjoy it with you, your wife, your kids, whoever you want to enjoy it. Just have fun with the money, you know what I mean? Do not let the casino take your money again, alright? I am going and play Baccarat every single day. You will see the biggest win you will ever see in Baccarat. It will be on this channel and it will be win by me. I am not here to sell you all these things. I am here to teach you how to win, how to make money. You understand me? So anyway, you enjoy and take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's go.